Well, they should be joining my party.
They will. Hi, friends. Host Eric here. Host of Rachel's Party at Talking with Famous People. We are talking about your mysterious inner world. Inside, behind the eyes. What lives in mystery? That's the topic of this video.
Really, what does it?
Well, a lot of mysterious things live within you. Parasites, dragons, wizards, all kinds of things. You joined before you even saw the title of the stream. That's one of the mysterious inner workings within your soul. An inner mystery inside of you. Okay, Peter didn't teach you? You know what I'm really interested in? I am interested. That's good. You got the ESTP trifecta in the mix here. You got a bit of your ESTP abstract intuitive style intellectualization. Then you got your shared ESTP enthusiasm for drugs. And then, you got puss to slay. I understand that's what you do. You're whiz sauce. You're an ESTP. You're young. You got a bunch of 17, 18-year-old girls around you. And you know how to slay them. He's like 18. Whiz sauce is like 18. So yeah.
Do you.
Yeah, you do you, and you slay what you got to do. I'm sure you'll have a great. If you can keep track of it with your ignoring SI, which you probably can't, but if you could, you'll probably just remember all these 18 years old girls when you're 40 or something. Who knows? I'll tell you.
I remember my
first girlfriend.
And I remember the teacher that was older. So teachers
that wanted to do sex with you?
No, that I wanted to do sex with, because of it too.
Did they let you?
No. I wouldn't.
You wouldn't have actually done
it.
It'd
just be like, 2 minutes. I just didn't want to deal with the aftermath of all that stuff. So, really fun to think about, but.
Dentici, not dentici.
Dentici.
Same thing. It's the same thing, Dentici. Either way, all right? Dentici, whatever. Same difference.
Where are you from?
From Santa Cruz.
Dentici. I can't say it. Peter Dentici. Dentici. Peter Dentici. I said that name like 7 times now.
Well, anyway, Angantier, you listen to this while you make burgers. It will make your burgers taste better to know they've been sprinkled with the sounds of my voice plus some of Rachel's voice, without, in equal proportions to the amount of ingredient ratio that they're seeking to the burgers, okay? They will moisten your burger flesh with the crispy, juicy oils of Talking with Famous People. That makes everything taste better. Okay, so hi, Eileen.
Hi.
Today we're talking about
Sicily.
Our mysterious inner world inside of each of us. It's a pain self, a truth self, a joy self, a sorrow self, a mystery self, and of all the selves, the most mysterious is the mystery self. That's where you'll discover the mysterious inner world of you inside, in here. You are. both places. Well, look, Peter Dentici, we're talking about mysteries today. What are the mysteries? Let's see what the mysteries hold in store for Peter Dentici.
Yeah.
We gotta pull a threesome for Peter.
Ooh, threesome.
We gotta pull a threesome for Peter and for Countess and for Peter and Countess. Okay, that's what this threesome's for. Peter, Countess, Peter and Countess.
Peter, Countess, Peter, Countess.
Peter and Countess kissing in a tree. Fucking. Peter. Pew. Ooh. Someone's getting his penal ambition on. Uh-huh. What's this say?
Make some magic.
This one is this is the magician card. Ooh. Here's a Barry White starting right now. Oh yeah, baby. Okay. Now for Countess. Let's see what Countess's card's gonna get. You pull Countess's card for me, baby. Pull it using your love for me plus your tarot power to maximize the tarot strength with which this pull is maximized. Okay. Well, it looks like Countess is paying a bill. It's called a plane ticket, Jill. She's got to pay the bill. She's got to make the payment to get herself out to Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
Whereupon Peter Dentici will exercise a little bit of magic. A little bit of sensual magic. Now let's see what the outcome is for the two of them. Does your magic spell work? Or is it a dud? Or does it backfire and kill you both? Let's find out.
Ooh.
Important question. You pick two. You want me to pick two, you pick one? Or I pick two, you pick one?
What was it? The first one.
You pick two, then I pick one.
Okay.
Or did you want the other one?
I'll pick two.
Okay.
One.
Which of these is the one for Peter and Countess's relationship? Which of these ones? I'd say it's this one, clearly. It's not this one. This one's the wrong one. This is the right one.
Ooh.
You got the star card.
You did say a porno. Did you know?
Right. One of only two cards in the deck that are considered all good.
Yeah.
The world and the star, right?
No, the sun and the world.
Oh, the sun and the world.
But
Never mind.
This is still a great card.
Nix what I just said. I got that wrong. Okay. This is not one that's all good, but let me put it this way. If the first two words were ooh and la, the third word clearly would be la.
Ooh, hey, Countess.
Ooh la la. Countess, we just pulled one for Peter Dentici.
Yes.
You and Peter Dentici and you together. This is you. Got to pay something. This is him. He's going to work his pelvic magic. And this is you together. That's his cum. It's pouring all over your feet. Okay.
You did do good enough. Winston's mom, did someone say magic? Voila. Oof, she is here. Good timing for sure. Host Eric really is a magician. Actually, you're right, because a personal card of his is the magician. According
to my birthday and new numbers and stuff like that. Okay, so let's do a threesome for Eileen. Eileen, we'll see what this threesome shows. What it shows, nobody knows. We'll determine the frame afterward, yo. All right. Card number one for Eileen. I'm going to pull it with this rhyme scheme right here. This one popped out. Okay. Pew. Card number one, impetuous, enthusiastic, naive, hasty. This is the Page of Rods, exuberant. I've been pulling this card a lot lately for people, you know. Okay. So now you pull one for her, and we'll see how it fits in the frame.
Who am I pulling for?
Eileen. We're doing a threesome for Eileen.
Let's do this.
Could be both, Alexander Cruz. There's no reason to conclude those are necessarily exclusive. I could have gotten a haircut and you be dripping.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, second card for Eileen. Another orange one. These ones seem to go together a lot, huh? Or there's another one that's like this too. These are very similar cards.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be very fiery.
You got the Page of Rods and the Knight of Rods. They're right next to each other. The page is like the 10.
Page is like the Fool and the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Page is a part of the Fool, so it's like a childlike.
All right. Now I'll pull 2. You pull 1. Ready?
It is good. It's all for fun. It's like very.
You pick which one of those is the third one.
Wow, you got 3 fire cards.
Rod. Look at this.
Fire.
You got the Page of Rods, the Knight of Rods, and the 4 of Rods.
No.
What this tells me is it's going to take you a lot of exuberance and dynamism, and then you're going to chill out. You're going to make a move and find happiness, harmony, and cohabitation. This is a two-set path, one solution. The double path. You need both these elements. Very, very similar, but a little bit different.
It's very dynamic. Yeah.
Very dynamic. Now you'll notice.
You're going to be very busy, so make sure to drink a lot of water.
Here's the key thing to note. What you've got here is correct mix of past and future. Okay, that's the key. You got to use your dynamism about your past. That's why this guy's looking that direction. That's past, right? Yeah, that's past.
Yes.
That's past. That guy, you got to be dynamic about your past. You got to be dynamic about your future. This guy's looking east. And you got to make peace with your past and future like they do in this one. You see? That person's kind of facing west. That person's kind of facing east. So there you go. It's a past, future, dynamism handle equals peace with your past and future and your miedity.
Yeah. And thank you for the compliment, Winston's mom.
And thank you, Countess, for the compliment on the thumbnail. Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Vladimir Zadorovsky wants to play the game. Okay, cool. we'll do a 3-card pull for you, Vlad.
Thanks for joining.
They call him Vlad the Inhaler because he's got the biggest lungs in his whole Soviet school.
You know what? I think Eileen is going to be too hot to handle.
That one's definitely one of them for Vlad. Vlad got that one. All right, you pull the second one. This one just popped right out. I had no control over it. Ooh, second one. Okay, don't worry. No bad cards when you frame it. Let's pull the two. I'll do 2. You pick one. This is one of them to pick from. That's the other one to pick from.
Who's just picking cards?
Which one is Vlad's? Which one of these 2? Okay, so here's the thing. There's a couple possible interpretations of this one, these 3 together. This sorrow, anguish, crisis could be your present. If it is your present, then you need to probably do this first. Spend some time considering, reflecting, musing about choosing whether you're losing or musing.
Yeah.
So, okay, you got some of that. And then what will end up happening is you'll come out of the musing period into being this guy, the Knight of Rods. Dynamic, kicking ass, taking names. Dynamic, cocky as fuck. All right.
Winston's mom. My moon is in my 3rd house in Western astrology. I don't know about Vedic.
Is Neil deGrasse Tyson an ENTP? No, I don't think so. His ideation is too weak. It's not interesting at all. He says ordinary things as though they were profound. It annoys me. ENFJ makes a lot more sense, really. And not that ENFJs don't really annoy me. I'm saying him acting like all super profound as a scientist, that annoys me because he's not saying shit. Yeah, I'll do for you, bald guy. Mm-hmm. Is that my new name, bald guy?
What do they call
My name's
you?
Host Eric Zalim Aswad. My name's not bald guy, okay?
Are you? Are you emo photo?
Hey, Zalim Aswad, aren't you concerned that you might have hurt my feelings there?
This is true.
You could have. And then what would you do? Then you'd feel really bad.
I like to make music, okay?
If you are going to make a joke, Zayla Maswad, at least do a kick-ass fucking job like Mutant Macrophage did there. Okay?
It was.
That's great work, Mutant Macrophage.
Yes, Chiefy.
10 points for Mutant Macrophage.
Yeah, 10 points.
All right. Zayla Maswad, here we go.
Yeah.
1. Pew. That one again, huh? Jesus, I've shuffled the fuck out of these too, you know? 2. Pew. Wow. Jeez.
This is a fiery night, I have to say.
And 3.
There's natural grapefruit juice.
Pew.
Whoa. Fucking fire.
You saw me shuffle the fuck out of these. Right? That's the 3 cards that guy got. What was his name again? Zayla Maswad. All right, so Zayla Maswad, look, here's what you got. Probably it's like this. This is probably the best interpretation. You got a current situation that's got some conflict. It's an active, strifing kind of thing. It's not a passive, bubbling thing. It's actively like, fuck, I got to fight this person. So I got to battle this battle. I got to argue this thing. Yeah. Right? I got to win this dispute in some regard. Well, in order to do it, you need to bust out your Queen of Rods, y'all. And your Queen of Rods don't take no shit from nobody. All right. Your Queen of Rods is an audience full of black women. Oh, no. You need to bust out your Queen of Rods, your inner Queen of Rods. Okay. Just think Oprah's audience. And then once you do that, then you'll get to transition into your Page of Rods, whereby you become more childlike and having fun, and you're less sass, okay? You're transitioning away from so much sass. So this is really a story of sass, the progression of sass from anger to very sassy to playfully sassy.
Yeah, I like that. Breezy Free just ask.
How do I get cards drawn? That's how you say, how do I get cards drawn? Breezy Free, here are your cards.
Where's the wristband?
Oh yeah, you have to have a wristband. You don't have it. You don't get to have cards on. Now, of course, we'll draw cards for you. Breezy Free. This is our entertainment.
No, Jean Grey asked for the wristband.
That's funny.
I was trying to say it.
Okay, this one is for Breezy Free. You pick one for Breezy Free too.
Breezy Free?
Yeah.
Breezy Free.
And I'll pick 2, and you pick 1. Here's 2 to choose from.
I'm glad you're entertained.
Here's 2 to choose from. You pick one of these.
I could get a headband.
Okay, put that one. All right, that's the one. Okay, so here we go. We got 3 cards for Breezy Free. You got this one, Temperance. Stop being such a drunk, Breezy Free. Stop at 3 shots of tequila, for God's sake. You need to stop drinking so much. The Hermit says, withdraw, pull bong rips, put away the wine bottle, okay? And number 3, Pew. What's this one? Death. This means you got 3 of these rainbow ones.
Yep, those are the big goals. This is important stuff here.
Oh, wow. You got a 3 major.
Yeah.
You got a triple major, dog. Triple mage. All right. You got the temp. You got the Herm. You got the Skeletor himself, Mr. Death. All right. The Grim Reaper. So what do you do? Yes, you can. That's a good solution. It's like drinking non-alcoholic beer. You just smoke pot through wine and it's fine. All right. So anyway, maybe that's what it's about. You recently stopped smoking. Okay. So that's death. Stop smoking weed. It's okay. You're trying to attain temperance. You got to withdraw for a while. Once you're done withdrawing and done being temperate, then put an end to that and start pulling some bong rips. That's, I think, what the tarot is saying.
Yeah.
The tarot speaks. Avoid alcohol. It's a dangerous drug. It's not good for you necessarily. A lot of people make bad decisions on it.
Winston's mom. My ascendant is Libra too. I saw that before.
We didn't pull one for Winston's mom yet. Let's pull a triple pack. Triple pack for Winston's mom would be fun, yeah. Let's pull a triple pack. Pew! Number 1 card for Winston's mom is this card right here. It's called The Knight of Cups. Romantic, artistic. Oh, Cancer. Scorpion. Pisces, lover. Knight of Cups. Forward thinking. I think maybe one of Winston's mom's ferrets is getting a new girlfriend.
Ooh,
that's possible.
I think so. Yeah.
Could be Winston's mom is expanding into the wild world of OkCupid. I don't know in the future.
She has a cup right now. She has a teacup. That counts.
That's just one of your cards. Card number 2. Poo, poo, poo. Here we go. Card number 2, right here.
You're more of an empress, though.
Postmenopausal pregnancy? Not common, but not unheard of. Get that new Sancho you meet on Tinder. Put a cap on it. Just saying, Rachel. I'm looking out for Winston's mom.
All right, good.
Okay. Here we go. Ooh, what's this one? I don't think I've ever seen this one before. Have I? Maybe. Wheel of Fortune. The tarot cards are telling you to swipe left. Oh, yeah, Winston's mom. Swiping left is a good one?
I don't know which one, actually.
Which one's good and which one's bad? Do you guys know?
Get your grooves.
Yeah. All right. Look, this saying it may be time to do what I recommend almost nobody ever does. I always avoid it. That's anytime anybody's going, you know what? Fuck it. That's always a precursor to disaster. If you're saying that and then doing something, it's always a precursor to disaster. Unless you get this card right ahead of time. Then maybe you can get away with an oh fuck it. This is an oh fuck it, get out of free maybe card, I would say. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah, because it is the fate. Yeah.
Wheel of Fortune. If you don't have them put a cap on it, will you be pregnant tomorrow? Or will you just be enjoying some romantic fancy?
Yeah.
It's a Wheel of Fortune. You don't know. Oh, are you going to Singapore, Peter? Didn't teach you? Why don't you guys meet halfway in Albuquerque? Or we're going to be halfway like, Kansas. I could probably be off the East Coast. What are some islands off the East Coast? Like the Caribbean?
Yeah. Like Bahamas.
Yeah.
Bermuda.
Okay. Let's see.
I have a question about Vedic astrology.
Okay.
I was going to ask them. So Eric and I have a 20.5 compatibility in Vedic astrology.
Which isn't that good, really. It's like 2.5 better than average. I want to be like right at the very top. I want to be like
I wanted to hear what they had to say about it. If they know anything about the system. I don't know.
I'm just calling bullshit right now, Rachel. Because we deserve a 36. Okay? If it's not giving us 36, it's wrong.
Yeah, he's right. Stomp feet. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm Capricorn Sun, Sagittarius Moon, Libra Ascendant. And Eric is Taurus, but I don't know anything else.
All right. Rachel, it's time for something that we've been putting off for far too long. An important public service announcement that the people need to know about, they need to hear about. The truth has been denied to the people for too long. public service announcement about it.
True.
Now, if you're like me for a long time, if you're like most people probably in the world, you think, this just not that good. You can't use this. You need real creamer or something, liquid creamer. This is not good enough. It won't milky up your coffee enough. It's just, nobody wants to use powdered creamer. Perfectly reasonable thing to have concluded, given what would seem obvious. You get a spoon, you spoon a couple spoonfuls of the shit in, it's supposed to cream it up, right? What the hell? It's not very good. I don't like it. Fine. Totally normal, respectable conclusion to draw. Because there's nothing on here that tells you how much of this stuff you really need to put in. It doesn't say pour a fuckload into your cup, right? It doesn't say that. Please use a fuckload. It should. I want to show you. This is an empty cup of coffee now. I'm going to refill it from this coffee pot right here. This is how much powdered creamer you should put in if you want to actually get the full powdered creamer effect. Like that, yeah. Okay? Like that much. Seriously. I shit you not. I am not lying about this. I'm not making a joke or something. This is how much non-dairy creamer you need. Now, look, you'll see when I pour this hot coffee into here, it's going to melt right out. It's just going to melt beautifully like non-dairy creamer should. If your coffee is not hot enough, it will not melt, okay? The non-dairy creamer will not melt if you don't have hot enough coffee. This non-dairy creamer just melts right away, okay? You can't see any non-dairy creamer. Do you still have to stir it? Yes, you do. You still have to stir it. It's not good enough to not stir it because it looks like it's all gone, but there's some still at the bottom that you need to stir up. So I'm going to go get the spoon and stir it up. Okay, so here's my spoon for stirring. And just get down there at the bottom, stir it all up, make sure it all melts. And it'll melt. Your coffee's hot enough, no problem. There you go. Now, I poured in a shit ton of creamer, but you'll notice it all melted, no problem. It's frothy goodness. Now, here's what you're going to get if you use this kind of non-dairy creamer properly, like I just showed you. It's not cream. It's non-dairy creamer. Oh, that's a meaty, creamy cup of coffee. That's fantastic. It's better than any other kind of creamer you could put in there.
It's very good. But I've never had it done right. So.
It's something I really only recently discovered, not that long ago. Thank you, Sean Ryan Barron. I appreciate that. You can get away with milk and coffee. I'm not saying you can't drink coffee if they don't have non-dairy creamer. I'm just saying that this is really good. This is like a delicious cup of coffee. Better than I could make it with any kind of milk or cream. Hey, Rehacked. If you want to know whether you're an INTP or an ISTP, answer me this question. How many different reasons can you think of why I might want to invade Canada? Right off the bat. Start popping them out. Because meow, because meow, because meow, because meow, because meow, because meow. Just start typing them in and just popping them out. I want to see as many as you can come up with as fast as you can type them in.
Yeah.
Go. Just
do it. Yeah.
Okay, Rehacked? No thinking about it. Just start typing and pushing enter. Just yeah. More. Okay, so basically, you need to figure out your extroverted intuition. How do you feel about the notion of somebody going, "Oh, react! Thank God you're here today in this college class. I'm the professor. I am super pregnant, and I'm about to give birth. I got to go to the hospital real quick, get this baby out of me, and then I'll be back to teach class later. But can you take over the class in the meantime? React." If without even really caring what the class is about, you're like, yeah, I can handle it. It'll be fine. You're probably an INTP. If you're like, I need some sort of preparation here, then you're an ISTP. No way, keep this child where it is and do your job. Hey. That's why they have Kegel exercises. You can keep that baby locked up until it's time for you to finish your work. Okay, then you go get it, let it out of your body. Not now. It's like you don't poop on my desk, right? You don't have a baby in the middle of working hours. You hold that thing in, God damn it. Rachel, do you like artichokes?
Yes. I like stuffed artichokes. And then with butter. I guess yes. I like artichokes. Ooh, and they're in a can too. Good. Yes, I like artichokes.
Do you like tone loc?
Tone loc, huh? What's a tone loc?
Tone loc is a rapper, I believe. An old school rapper from like the 80s, maybe.
Oh, I do not know.
How far from Castroville am I? Quite some distance, about 6 hours. I happen to know where it is because I used to go to school up there. That's near where Peter didn't teach you is.
Your mom's a Jew.
Am I a Jew? No, I'm not a Jew. Why do you care, Muammar al-Gaddafi? I bet you're not really Muammar Gaddafi. I bet you never rule Libya, not Syria. I love a good Canadian.
Who's Canadian?
William Shatner. There's a good Canadian.
Ryan Reynolds is Canadian. Let's talk about how.
I don't think so. I don't think we watched Winston's Mom.
No, we haven't.
You know, for doing nothing, we're surprisingly busy.
It's true. We really are doing a lot.
Feiji Katerina, let's pull a trip for you.
Okay, yeah.
What was all supposed drama the CS Joseph guy about? I don't have any drama with him. He's just a moron, basically. It's like people periodically come on here and ask me questions about him, and I'm just like, I don't know. Oh, well, good luck with that, Momar. I thought you were dead.
To press us.
Aren't you dead? I'm pretty sure you're dead. Okay, so who are we pulling this for again? Fiji Katerina.
Yeah.
Fiji Katerina, card number 1. You get this guy. Yeah, you do. Looks like someone's in for some genital touches. Piao. Number 2 for Fiji Katerina. Piao. This guy. The 9 of Pentacles. Ease, thrive, independent, comfortable, flourishing. And your last card. Ooh, yeah. Pow! I've been getting this one a lot. Star card. Looks like a good day for hey. A good day for look out way. Well, let's see what you get again. You got soulmates, you got flourishing, you got star. So look, you be the star you are, and once you're flourishing, your soulmate will come. It's pretty straightforward.
Flourishing, your soulmate will come.
got a song like a musical theater.
Yeah, Disney music.
And once your perishing soulmate will come and take you down to the water.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Let's see what the stars of tarot, the staros, say about Ruse Moose. I want to know what our favorite Scandinavian drummer has in store for him today.
I do too.
Ruse Moose, you get this one card here. Ooh. Let's see what else. Rachel, you pull one for him. Use the tenderness of your fingers to find the right card. Okay, Ruse Moose, you got this guy. Ooh, a magician. He's popping up a lot today. Popping up a lot.
A lot of manifestation.
And let's see the third card. Third card. What? Oh, this one.
Yay! Oh,
Hermit.
Yeah.
All right. So it looks like this. You've got a big conflict interest in your life that's causing you trouble. Oh, I'm full of trouble for sure. What you need to do is withdraw and seek some counsel and think about shit for a long time for sure. And then finally, your ambition will be realized with your magic once you've got it all figured out.
Uh-huh.
Congratulations. Hi, Dad.
Come talk to Lily. She needs to be able to get a hold of you when you're here.
The ridiculous thing is, Dad, I told her, I went inside, literally, before I came out here. I went inside and said, just check. Okay, no, but hear me.
I'm not doing history here.
I know, but hear me. It's ironic and interesting. I said to her, listen, I'm here. Do you need any help? If not, I'm right outside.
I understand, but she doesn't understand. She didn't come out and communicate with us. I don't know, exchange phone numbers or something.
She has my phone number. I asked her that.
Please come and talk to Lily.
I will be glad to, Dad, but I'm not going to do that.
Thanks, Peter. Yeah, it is jibber jabber. Taylor's here. Hey, Taylor. What's everyone up to? They, I guess Eric's mom's. Eric needs to talk about this out loud to process what he is being told correct. That is the pattern I see with him and his TE. He communicates instantly his thoughts. Yeah. And he does talk out loud because it's true. Eric did go into the house before and he did tell Lily, who is his mom's caretaker, to like let Eric know if anything was going on. And I guess there was like some problem and she didn't know how to get to Eric. So watching your facial expressions. LOL, it's ironic and interesting. To an ESTJ, that sounds like, let me tell you some bullshit. That's true. Alexandra, he doesn't care about that. He just wants her to have the phone number, for him to give her the phone number so there's no like disputing. They have the numbers for each other. That way they could call each other if they need. Yes, he thinks out loud. Here we go. Here he is. Here he is.
That is a classic TETIFETEFI conflict right there.
That's
he tells me Lily was trying to get in touch with me, or wanted me my help, and was unable to acquire my help somehow. The thing is, what was most important to me, I don't give a fuck whatever. What was most important to me to get across was the fact that I did TE shit ahead of time. I went in there. I said, "Do you need any help with anything? I'm right outside. Rachel and I are back. If you need anything, let me know. You have my number. We talked about that before I went to the fucking storage place." And so, to me, that's the most important thing. My dad is totally irrelevant. That's not related to the problem. The problem here is we want to make sure the next time this doesn't happen. I want to make sure that the record is straight about what happened this time, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so that's fucking TIFE versus TEFI.
Yeah.
Hi, John Christopher Stone. Now, son, and he's just TI ignoring the whole time, trying to ignore the fuck out of that TI.
Yeah.
Like,
he really didn't. He was like, I don't care. Yeah.
I don't want to hear anything.
We don't have to go into it. Yeah.
I just do not want to hear it. Your girlfriend made them? What did your girlfriend make? Oh, Taylor's here. Let's pull a threesome for Taylor.
Okay. Can you?
Tri-pack for Taylor. It's a tri-pack of tarot for Taylor. Here we go. Card number 1. Pow. This one. The King of Cups. You pull card number 2. We're going to do this ESTP talk, and you do the ESTP voice the whole time. All right. Card number 2. Ooh, I've never seen this one, I don't think. Oh, no, I have once before. Lovejoy. Ace of Cups.
Yeah.
The Lovejoy card. Ooh la la. Watch out, Katie's bad. Taylor's coming to park his penis in your garage.
Yeah.
Card number 3.
Penis.
You got 3 rainbow ones.
Yeah.
All right. So read these rainbows for Taylor while I go smoke this cigarette.
Okay. Here. You may be a little bit having a lot of fantasies about a lot of different options.
None of them named Rachel.
In your head. You might be imagination today, but it's giving your best shot and kind of, putting your emotions out there, because emotions are cups. And if you do that, then you're going to become the King of Cups. So at the end of everything, you're sublime, you're healer, generous, maybe a little bit moody, but overall very emotions. A person who has been through a lot of relationships and is still able to, feel pretty good about them. So, a lot of cups, a lot of emotions, feels.
A lot of cups.
Get the flu vaccine. Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Speaks. Off topic, but I'm now almost convinced C.S. Joseph is an INTJ. I don't think so. I mean, his NI is too shitty. His TI is too shitty. I mean, come on. What are both of your favorite zodiac signs? I don't have a favorite zodiac sign.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to say.
But hey, everyone, shh. Zalem Aswad is providing his extreme. Everyone, be quiet, quick. Come on. Zaylin, tell us all your brutal truths and undressing us with your brutal truths. Go on.
Ooh.
Go on now. Big guy. Show us what you got, Tiger.
Hang in here. It's cool, like, that you think that the 8th is more important than the 7th house.
Then I would say that's accurate.
Right.
Sagittarius is sexy but psychotic. Taylor's like, I'm Sagittarius. Yeah. What are you again?
Capricorn.
Capricorn. What's Capricorn?
It's my allergies right now. It's not so bad. I have my moon in Sagittarius, and I think is my Saturn? No, my Uranus.
Horoscopes are BS. Well, John Christopher Listone, that may be the case, but that doesn't mean the tarot is, because the tarot speaks. John Christopher Listone.
Oh,
let's find out.
Katerina.
Meow. This is the first card for John Christopher Listone. Healing, dormant, pause. Wait, you better hold off on your dismissal. That's what that's saying, dog. Mm-hmm. You got an audience full of black women. They're all wagging their finger at you.
They are.
Second card. Now, if you're open to the future and you put your hand through a cloud, you might get a pentacle in it.
Grab those balls.
Grab that ball.
And put them in your hand. Seize the day.
Let the pentacles teabag your face.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the key thing there. Okay. Be teabagged with pentacles. We're always doing these days, John Christopher Stone. We're a little unfocused around here. Wow. A racist too. Wonderful. We just love groupism around here. We think, wow, that's smart. You mean you're using statistics? It must be a serious thinker. Yeah, and really. The third one for John Christopher Listone.
Put your balls in your hand. And you'll be a motivator, generous.
Right. First you got to heal. Then you got to put your hand through a cloud and grab onto a ball. And lastly, you'll get to sit on a big square chair with a stick. All right, pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good.
Pretty damn good.
Well said, Angantir. Let's see. Let's pull 3 cards for. I think Shapiro might be an ENTJ who's well trained in debate, but he might be an ENTP. That remains to be seen. Peterson is an ENTJ, in my opinion. All right. Now, 32% of statistics are wrong. Now we're doing Jake Hurwitz. We're doing a 3-card pull for Jake. Jake, card number 1. Piao. What's this one? This is the 4 of Rods, the Harmony Cohabitate card. Your second one.
Oh my gosh. I just realized what would help.
What?
Florida's natural grapefruit juice.
You're right.
We've
done our public service announcement. Now let's do our ad, our regular ad.
It's more for personal vitamin C.
Oh, sure. Next, it's time for what's his name? Jake Hurwitz. It's time for Jake Hurwitz to embrace his inner goddess. That's right. Or actually your inner earth mother. It's your sensual. When you gently rub your labia, Jake Hurwitz, gently rub them. Third card for you. Piao. Interpret this one. Well, I do a little moderating.
Moving away from something to higher ground, because in the other cards, in the original deck, they are moving to like a mountainous area. This is the most positive card in the suit of swords, it represents moving away
Come on, Dad.
toward what wasn't working.
I hate to be a nag, but you really, really need to ask.
You told me to throw those away.
I did not.
He told me precisely to throw those away. He said, there's those seats up there. You said, throw those away. Those were your exact words.
All right. I'm not going to argue with you. Those were not my exact words, but that's okay.
Dad,
That's fine. They're thrown away, and this is, I'll say.
Those were your words. I said to you, those seats up there, I don't know what you want me to do with them, and you said, throw them away. That's what you said.
Okay.
Okay. The exasperation in my face, too. I asked him what to do with them.
You would have.
He told me what to do with them.
Yeah.
He said, throw them away.
And none your biz.
Well, I can't stand that shit. It's like if I do the thing I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
Like I go in there and I fucking talk to that lady and tell her, do you need any help right now? No, I just put her on tour. I can let's sit here for a while. Fine. If you need any help, I'm right outside with Rachel. I go above and beyond and do something like that, right? And then with the fucking seats, I specifically go out of my way to ask him what to do with them to prevent this shit from happening. It happens anyway.
That's right.
How fucking annoying is that?
They're not Christian. And it's true, Christians do tend to be judgmental. I don't know what's going on. Where is my phone? Pizza does sound good. What's today? I turn into an ISTP when angry. Very individualistic. He does. It is.
Well, my dad's an ESTJ, not an ENTJ. But he doesn't hear very well. But if he's not sure he heard something correctly, he might have thought I was talking about the little books, these little like previous filled out like years appointment books.
Oh yeah.
From like 1971 through 1987 or something. You know, he may have been talking about that. But you know, what that means is he didn't hear me and he answered as though he did. And now I'm paying the consequences because I didn't double check to make sure he actually heard me, you know? Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not mad exactly. I'm frustrated. It happened anyway. Did we pull the third one for him? Oh, yeah, we did that already. Because exactly what I just said. It's like usually the problem is I didn't anticipate something and didn't do the pre-work. When I do the pre-work, did anticipate something and do the pre-work and did it right, and then get my chops busted anyway, then that's fucking frustrating because I hate doing the TE and I did it anyway. And so it's like I should get credit for it, you know? I don't want to get busted by my dad when I did it right. I love you too, Fancy Deluxe.
We love you. Yeah, you did. Because like you didn't say anything when you came in. You just said, my dad just said to get rid of all the
Right, do we want to keep any of these? My dad said to throw them away, is what I told you when I was getting this.
Yeah, you didn't say that he said to keep any specific one.
No, he said throw them away.
I think he just saw it and remembered, oh, I care about this one.
Or he's able to retain information. I think he didn't hear me properly, and he pretended as though he did, because he's very deaf, you know? He remembers he remembers everything. It's like, if I move this little statuette on the table 6 inches to the left, he'll be like, why'd you move that? This never helps. What never helps? Me ranting a little bit? It's fine. I'm not mad at him. I understand that he made a mistake. All right, let's pull a 3-pack for my dad. One, he wants to chat at dinner. Queen of Swords is our theme for the day, remember?
True.
Chattiness.
It is.
Witty repartee. Second card. Partnership, vision, path, aligned, kindred. We'll probably make up at dinner, I guess. Third card for my dad.
This is going to be dinner.
Marriage, family, dinner. It's a very dinner-themed card set for my dad. He's looking forward to dinner. He's looking forward to family, conversations.
Yeah, because we didn't really get to see him much today.
Teamwork stuff. Yeah. The Queen of Swords is the deadliest kind of queen. Makes sense.
Yeah. They literally say advice for her is to don't be afraid to cut a bitch, and that's the Queen of Swords.
The ESTJ will show love by explaining how you're doing things wrong. You sure it just looks like a childish temper tantrum, Countess? Oh, I'm talking to Countess. Let's do Rowan Morgan. You want to pull Rowan?
Yeah.
You pull a Rowan, I'll pull a Rowan, then you pull a Rowan. Since you're the girl and she's a girl, you should pull two. Okay. First card for Rowan Morgan. Action. Second card for Rowan Morgan. Strength. Third card for Rowan Morgan. Stressed, worry. 8 of Swords. Okay. So basically, you're acting too much. Okay. Too much action. It's causing you a little bit of stress and worry. What you need is the patience and fortitude and strength of petting the chin of a lion. By petting it, you find a lion, pet their chin, and all your problems will be solved.
Yes.
Okay? Too much action. You're making you stressed. You need to pet a lion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward. Okay, so let's see. We're talking about the mysterious inner world. One reason I actually made that title is I've been thinking about how Rachel must have a very different inner world than I do, because Zaylan Laswad, you're giving yourself way too much credit. I'm putting you on timeout because you're boring. Okay? You are very boring. That's your biggest problem. If you were remotely interesting, it would be a different equation. But instead, you're boring. And that's the worst crime of all. You can troll all you want, but be good at it. Don't be boring. And you are very boring. Okay. Fiji Katerina, let's pull a card, see if someone's going to make you laugh. One card pull for Fiji's laughter future. For the future of Fiji's laughter this evening, let's find out. I think some hilarity, some risibility, some comedy, some humor. Maybe in your future, you're about to harvest a bountiful harvest of what? Of guffaws. A bountiful harvest of guffaws is on your way. I'm going to make a joke pretty soon. It's just going to crack you up so hard. You're going to be like,
yeah, you could do it.
Any minute now. Any minute. Okay, let's pull another one for Aswad. Let's see how he's going to endure his timeout. Okay, Aswad. You need to just heal right now. Just be calm. Be a little moody. That's fine.
Yeah.
Just heal. Just sit in timeout. And you'll be okay, sport. You're going to be okay, Tiger. All right. Hambone. We haven't pulled cards for Hambone yet.
We have not. Ham bone's connected to the ham bone.
Hambone. One card for Hambone. You pull a card for Hambone now. Think ham, think bone. Think ham bone. It's the top one. All right. And third card for Hambone. Yeah. Okay, let's find out what you got. You got a Piao. What's this one? It's the Fool card. It's the Fool card. And you got a Piao. What's this one? Ooh, transition voyage, to or go, depart. 6 of Swords. You got to take these swords across the river to the other people on the other side. There's 6 of them waiting for you. You got to give them each one sword. And this one. Ooh, betrayal, exploit. 7 of Swords.
Heat and air make moist. Eric, are you heat and Rachel is air, or vice versa? I know which one is vice. What do you think?
I guess I'd be more heat. She'd be more air.
Necessary.
So you're going on a transition. It's kind of a bad one. But it's a pitfall you can avoid. So look, you're going on a voyage, getting on some sort of new project or whatever. If you play the fool, you will get betrayed. So how do you need to avoid this outcome? You need to avoid being the fool. All right.
Mm-hmm.
You can do it. I have faith in you. The slabs have warned you. Don't be the fool in this new venture. Okay.
I like Justice and High Priestess too. Jean Grey. High Priestess. Well, the Fool's my favorite. Yeah.
Okay, so when we're talking, yes, philosophical thinker, of course. 3-pack for PT. Here we go. 3-pack for PT. 1. This is the wish card. Things are looking pretty wishy, but let's find out what the other 2 are. We don't know the frame yet. Could be a little bit surprising. Okay, you get one now. What day is it? You don't like that game? Boom. This is the second one, philosophical thinker. Restless. Hustle, clever, Knight of Swords. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. And your third one. Rachel, why don't you pull a third one for PT? Piao. Okay. You are in a state currently, PT, of an ongoing meta regret. It's not a conscious, clearly defined regret. It's a meta sadness. A sadness that has to do with a lack of clarity in the nature of things and the ways of the world. A lack of clear symbolic representation of how things are and why. Well, you need to put aside your metaphysical thoughts for a moment. Become restless in the physical world. And go attack somebody with a sword. Metaphysically. And then once you do that, you'll get your wish. You know your wish. Jennifer in 6th period with the big boobs. Is that your wish? Okay. Matthias Sanchez. Matthias Sanchez. How many elephants can you fit in a fridge? The answer is 6 if they're very small elephants or a very large fridge. All right, Matthias Sanchez. Let's find out what Matthias Sanchez has in store for him now. 1. Pia. Let's find out what Matthias Sanchez has in store for him now. Yeah, pia, cha. Here's a card, and here's a card, and here's another card. Which of these 2 cards is Matthias Sanchez's card, Rachel? Yeah, that one. Okay, let's see what you got. Pia. You got this guy. You got the fool. We've been pulling a lot of him lately. A lot of fools.
A lot.
I think talking with famous people might be chock full of fools.
I think so too. Good thing.
We got this one, which is High Priestess. You know what this means? Oh yeah. I mean, it's get in touch with your inner woman. Let's see what the third one is. Matthias Sanchez. Yeah, another wish card. Wow.
That's you. Wow.
Another 3 rainbows, right? No. Yeah, these are 3 rainbow cards.
No.
No.
I mean,
this is the 2 of something?
That's High Priestess. That's the Fool. And that's
the 9 of Cups.
Yeah.
This one's not a rainbow card. Cups look like the other ones.
Yeah, it's true.
All right. So 9 of Cups. It's a good one, though.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So basically like this. Matthias Sanchez. Right now, something is making you feel like a natural woman, as said in the song here by Jeremiah Fix. Okay. Something's making you feel like a natural woman. But you need to open up your foolish heart to your more masculine energies, and then you will account for slaying some puss. 9 pusses may be slayed in your future. 9 different pusses. We'll see.
Yeah. 9
This may be slayed in your future. 9 different pusses. We'll see.
Yeah. 9 different pusses.
Now, note, not all tarot accomplishments are related to getting laid. Okay, so I could be misinterpreting that.
That was very good to put that in.
A little qualifier there.
Yeah. I'm just gonna like yoga. I feel like
go stretch your legs, listen to your thing. You have some Rachel time. Okay? You have some Rachel time, don't you worry your pretty little head about me or what's going on over here.
Okay. I mean, I'm probably gonna still pay attention.
Sure, as you wish. So, let's see. I believe the title of this is, well, you need to start making friends around here on Talking with Famous People, Angantir. There are people who are looking for action. Action-minded people. Only time to worry is when the house goes down in a bonfire. I don't think there are very many bonfires.
0.
Well, look, you might not be chasing, but it doesn't mean you wouldn't benefit from a little loving. Everybody likes a little loving now and again, right? Let's see. How to type friends and alienate people. Yes, indeed. Okay. Have I smoked a hookah? I don't actually. I'm not sure I ever really have smoked out of a hookah. It seems like I have at some point, but I can't recall the exact instance when I have. You spent your life toughening yourself so love is out? Oh, Jeremiah Figs. Let's pull a trifecta for you. Let's pull a 3-pack. Let's pull a 3-pack for Jeremiah Figs. Is he right? Is he destined to die alone and sad? Tough? I mean, not sad, tough. I mean, you're not sad, you're tough. You get Mia? Is this Wheel of Fortune card? You get Mia? The King of Rods. And you get Mia. Well, look. If you have a little bit of temperance in your whole I'm so tough thing, and just start, be your king of rods, be worldly, be direct, go talk to some chicks that might be interested, you never know. Let the wheel of fortune play out as it will. Will you get a T? Will you get an R? Will you get an A? Will you get an O? Will you get an L? Nobody knows. That's what makes it the wheel of fortune. It's got TLOR, Stonehenge looking thing, or lightning boltish thing. Those are your choices. Okay. So, Peter Dentici says, I come to learn cognitive functions always leave with more and more ambiguity each time. It's a toss between just a few types. Each of those types gets consideration every time. Well, I mean, it sounds like you are enamored to some extent with extroverted intuition in that regard. It could be a tool function. It could be a dominant function. It could be a fifth law function, which is why you're going, I don't know. All right, let's find out. Well, Peter Dentici, what is Peter Dentici's future, or I guess, what is Peter Dentici's frame of self-understanding regarding typology? How does it look for you, good or bad? Looks like you're going to get your wish pretty soon. You're going to settle on a type. You got the wish card again. We've been pulling the fuck out of this thing.
I wonder why, like what kind of message.
I don't know. I'm just
keep on dreaming, keep on hoping.
Well, I think the message of the wish card is your wishes will come true if you let them. And to let them means to be consistent with the slabs and to let go of your limiting narratives and self-doubts to whatever extent you can. Sometimes you need another person's assistance in that. It can be massively helpful to have another person's assistance in that. Rachel's helped liberate me from all sorts of self-doubts and just general uncertainties and insecurities and stuff just by being so ontologically buoyant. So the thing is, I suspect that right now is a time in which the community that just starts to move, right? It seems as though as the channel goes, maybe people's experiences go to the extent that we can link those magically. The channel is a culmination of the community's spirit, and thus it represents the state of affairs for people. As maybe Rachel and I start kicking and doing some more practical minded videos, a little bit more focused NIT kind of things, other ideas and such, she starts to grow a bit more. And yiggity ya, yoogity ye, ya kiggity ko, koogity koi. You're an interesting one, Winston's mom. Winston's mom says, I am a pure Gemini and I need to communicate. My messenger never sleeps and I once spoke for almost 3 days straight and terrified my husband who listened.
That is interesting.
On paper, I test INTJ, INFJ. In person, people say I'm ENTP, INFJ, ISTP. You're probably an INFJ. You are probably an INFJ. You are probably an INFJ. You are probably an INFJ. Because you're probably an INFJ. Here's my riddle. There's a row of 7 chairs and a row of 4 chairs. How many chairs are there assuming both rows are in the same room? It's either 11 or 10, depending on if they share a chair. If they're like this, it's 10. If they're like, that is the answer to philosophical. No, Hambo. The good thing, Eric, is I need an enormous amount of alone time, and so please don't think I do that normally. I appear very normal when I appear. I don't really think. I have no idea what to think about you, Winston's mom. You're an interesting character. You know. I believe in your fundamental goodness. You've consistently been a good conscience for me, so I have inherent respect for you in that regard. As far as FE shit, I don't really think about stuff like that. I might think. It's conclusion. You'll see everything. Hambo is offering to show you everything. Everything. Translation. His penis. Also have accepted there is no answer because we cannot know what orientation of the chairs are. Or there are 2 answers is more correct. Although it's true we cannot know which of the answers is correct. There are 2 answers, not no answers. Ham bone is hot and delicious. Let's throw them in a pot of beans. Ham bone is hot and delicious. Let's throw them in a pot of beans. Thanks, Countess INTJ. Countess INTJ, you get a finger wag of approval. It's the opposite. Why? Because you push like. Look at 7 now. All you gotta do is talk about pushing like on the other thing, and all of a sudden, like people start pushing like. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, I gotta smoke this cigarette. So I'll stand over here though so I can still talk to you. I'll be wrapping this up probably in about 10 minutes because we're gonna eat dinner with Dad and Mom. I'm still frustrated about that throw those things away thing. God.
Well, I feel like he didn't say that.
Why didn't I just double check though anyway?
Because why? I don't know.
Should have just double checked. Meow. You're such a kitty meow. Why are you such a kitty meow all the time, huh? Did you go to kitty meow graduate school? I think you did. Did anybody else's cat go to kitty meow graduate school? Mine did. There seemed to be like no one here, and this has not to mean a good thing. Eileen, that's bullshit. You're fitting in here perfectly, obviously. You're typing things, and I'm saying, come on, Eileen. Get your head out of your ass. Don't be all depressed and nihilistic. Don't be an IEP. You know. That's fucking textbook fitting in. That's talking with famous people fitting in 101. It looks a lot more cozy with the bed like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we've been doing some rearranging in here. The bed used to be over. See, there's Rachel. And we got this mattress to put on top of the daybed too. So it's looking cozy schwozy, posy dozy. Stop it, Eric. Haven't you yet figured out that telling an INTP that they fit in is offensive? It is offensive. We're telling her she fit in anywhere but here. This is an NTP oasis in a desert of sensors, okay? It's an intuitive oasis in a desert of sensors. It's okay to fit in here.
True.
Oh, Countess. That's giving them too much credit. What they actually do is enjoy getting excited, typing in the chat to each other silently in the raw rooms. They all sit in there off camera and chat silently. In a room. And none of them are actually talking. It's like you got a full room and it's silent. You go in there, you see some people are on camera, some people are off camera, but they're all silently typing to each other in the chat. I can think of an example of Cameron making something. He had an interesting reason for it. He told me one time that picked up on a job site or something was that you could put cigarette butts in your ears as makeshift earplugs. The fact is, they do work great as makeshift earplugs. And then later he told me, I just made that up. I just thought they would probably work well. I'm like, I would. It's like, in that case, it's an ISTJ using a heuristic for FE. Things a lot of people care about the legitimacy. Like, it's really a TE thing, I guess. A heuristic for the TE understanding of FE. It's like, I'm going to worry about this person's perceptions by providing them a TE kind of pooty poo. A TE kind of like frame that says, okay, well, for this person to take this seriously, it's got to come from a serious source, not just me. And so then they present the thing, and then you're like, I like the idea. I had nothing to do with any source thing at all for me. I don't care where it came from. Well, cigarette butt is long enough that you can't push it all the way in. It's perfect, frankly.
Did you try it?
Yeah, they're great. They work great. Whenever I'm doing something and I don't have access to easy kind of earplug, usually I'll get like paper towel and just stick it in there. But if I don't have that at easy hand, then Taylor Van Amberg says, I work in a retail store. Today, a customer scolded me for being wasteful after giving her a paper receipt. She told me to email it to her. Then she stomped out and drove away in a Cadillac. Hi, Dad.
On the table.
All right, we'll be right there. Taylor Van Amber, let me explain to you what happened there. You came across either an ESFP or an ENFP. They do not understand the word hypocrisy. They don't get what it means. They never will get what it means. They'll throw a big fight. They'll throw a party, which they go to a big corporate store and buy a bunch of party goods, and it's an anti-corporation party. That's the kind of thing an ENFP or an ESFP will do. Just crazy, mind-blowing, non-ironically aware shit. Okay, so we got to go eat dinner, and off we go. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to eat plenty of cheese. If you do, eat twice as much tomorrow. And God bless America.
That's good, baby.